What's up, moneymakers? Today we're going to be going over a full tutorial and guide on the app FreeCash. If you haven't heard of FreeCash before, it's an app that you can use on iOS, Android, and on desktop to just make a little bit of extra money on playing games, doing surveys, and doing little bonus tasks. I've made over $300 so far on this site, and if you want to get started with a $5 bonus and a crate that's worth up to $250, you can use my bonus code in the description, but other than that, let's get right into it. So first off on the site, we have the Earn tab right here. This is where you'll spend probably most of your time. This is where you can choose which games you want to play. Obviously, you have a choice between iOS and Android, and you have all of these different games to choose from. Once you press play and earn, it'll probably send you to your respectable app store, and you have to download the game. And if you're on iOS, make sure that you allow tracking, because this is what lets FreeCash know which milestones you've reached in the game so that it can reward you. If we go ahead and click on reward details here, we can see a bunch of different things. First off, we have the main offers. Now you'll have these, which are usually ones where you have to play a certain amount of time or play on certain days. Here, if you play on 7 different days, you'll get 50 cents. Play 50 different days, you'll get $3.40. Next, you have your basic tasks here. So install and open the app. If I were you, whenever you install the app, I would go back to FreeCash and make sure that this step is completed. That means that you've pressed allow tracking and that it has registered that you have actually downloaded the app. And then we have our main milestones of the app here, where you complete offers, and usually progressively you'll earn more and more. So with each area you complete, you'll earn more money, and the farther down you go, you'll earn even more money for completing the higher areas. The other type of offer that there is are timed offers. So here, once you download the app, you'll have 10 days, 20 days, and 40 days respectively to complete these areas. These are usually the ones that pay out the most, so if you want, figure out a time of day where you can download the app and grind it a ton. Finally, if we scroll down to the bottom here, there will be some info on how long these tasks last. So here, a lot of them won't say within 90 days or anything like that. They'll just say complete area whatever, or do this task. And so you'll want to scroll down to the bottom because you'll see here how long you'll actually have time, and it's different for different apps. Usually it is a very generous amount of time, so you don't really have to worry about it, but I thought you should know this just in case. Now finally, there's this reward multiplier thing here, and I'll get into what that is in just a second. Let's go ahead and move on to the My Offers page. Okay, now that we're on the My Offers page, here you can see all the apps that you've downloaded and have in progress, and here you can see the ones that you've completed. This is ones that you've either completed all the tasks on, or they've just all expired. But let's get into the reward multiplier real quick. So, first off, we have these bonus rewards here. And usually what it'll be is it'll be like spend $1 in the game and you'll get $1. That way you can make a little bit more progress in the game by spending in the game, and then the FreeCash app will reward you immediately with the amount of money that you put in. Now it isn't always that case. As you can see here, once I got to my third gift, it ended up being spend $31 and only get 20. So you can progress faster and maybe get to some of these bigger goals faster, but you will be paying a little bit out of pocket once you get to these bigger rewards. However, another thing is with these bonus rewards is that once you reach the bonus rewards, you can up the multiplier. And that only goes for some cases, so make sure that you check to see if it is possible to do that. Once you up the reward multiplier, all the future offers that you will be completing will be boosted by a certain percentage. So this $30 might go up to $40. That's pretty much it for the My Offers page. Now let's go on to the surveys page. So here it's pretty self-explanatory. You can go ahead and take surveys and you'll be rewarded whatever the amount says here. The time that it says here is the average time, and personally, I take a little bit longer than the average time, but also I'm not really the fastest at completing them, so I'm sure it's possible to complete it much faster than whatever the average time is here. You can sort it by recommended, top rated, or the highest reward, but keep in mind some of these surveys that you'll be doing you won't qualify for. So you'll open them, they'll ask you some qualifying questions, and based off of what you answered, you are a person that they're looking for an opinion from or not. You won't get rewarded anything if you do not qualify, but usually the qualifying phase only takes about a minute. So here, if you, for example, qualify for this one, it's $5 for only 4 minutes of time. That would be awesome. But again, there is a chance that you might not qualify. Next, we have the cash out page right here. And this is where you can have your balance and you can cash it out in various ways here, either through Stake, PayPal, Google Play, Amazon, Apple, Visa, bank transfer. You can buy cases and, gamble with your money a little bit, but I wouldn't recommend it. Or you can donate here to save the planet or withdraw in crypto. One thing that is good to note is that if you complete any offers that are over $1, what it'll do is it'll be withdrawable soon for 7 days. So I've completed these 2 offers. This one's going to be withdrawable in 3 hours. This one's going to be withdrawable in a day. But right now I can only withdraw this much. So once I wait a day, then I'll be able to withdraw another 18. And once I wait another 3 hours, I'll be able to withdraw another 3. And so on. As you can see, I have 5 other offers that are just pending, and they're all less than 7 days. This is just to make sure that you're not cheating on these games, and so that FreeCash knows how much they're actually going to be withdrawing to you a little bit in advance. Next, we have in the same tab the arcade. Now, I personally don't have much experience with the arcade as I've never really used it, but if you want and you're feeling lucky, you can either do these cases or you can do these jackpot things. I honestly don't really know too much about it because I don't gamble with my money. I just make my money, withdraw it, and then invest it. So I wouldn't really know too much about this. Next, we have the rewards tab here. If we go on to quests, it's a very simple interface. And all it does is it says small little quests that you haven't done yet that can earn you a little bit of extra money. So here you can see I haven't claimed my bonus ladder yet, and also there's another one where it's make any in-app purchase within that amount of time and I'll get 50 cents immediately. Next up in the rewards tab, we have the actual rewards tab. Here we have the bonus ladder, and you can claim it every single day. The amount of money that you can claim every single day will depend on how much you've actually made on the site. So the more you make on the site, the more you can claim every day. Right now I'm at 7 cents, but you might start off at around 3 or 5 cents. And if you want, you can go ahead and double it or nothing, and it'll go up to level 2, and you'll get double or nothing, and so on and so on. But if I were you, I'd just claim the 7 cents like I'm going to do right now. Okay, next up here we have the daily streak. Here you can always claim 3 cents, and this is a base thing here for day 1, and then day 2 you can claim 5 cents, and so on. You do have to make at least $1 that day in order to claim it. But once you claim it 7 days in a row, you'll get this case right here that you can earn up to $150 on. Next up here we have the leaderboard. This isn't very exciting, but you can see how much everybody has earned on the leaderboard, and based off of how much you have earned, you'll also have a certain rank, and you will get a payout once the leaderboard ends. So here, for example, on the monthly one, I've made $50 and I'm at this rank. Now if I want to, I can go and find that rank and see how much of a prize I'll end up getting once these 24 days ends, but I'm too lazy for that and I want to move on to the next tab. So here we have the bonus codes, and you can get bonus codes by following FreeCash on various social medias, and every now and then they'll just post a bonus code that you can redeem. Although I have to say I have done this once and it usually is only a couple of cents, so personally I would say it's not really worth it. Next up on rewards we have the invite friends tab. So this is where you can basically invite your friends and you'll earn a certain percentage of what they make as well. Keep in mind that they don't lose anything and you are the only person that it affects as far as percentage wise, and you'll get a little bit of a bonus. But on their end, once you invite them, they will get $5 and a case worth up to $250. They have a very nice tier system here where the more you end up making through affiliates, the more commission you can get. So since I've made over $10 through affiliates, I now earn 6% commission on all the money that the people who signed up through my link earned. And this goes all the way up here to 30% commission, although you'd have to have $100,000 in affiliate earnings and 12,000 affiliate earnings in the last day. So that is very ambitious, but again, it is possible to get up to that 30% commission. On the next tab here, you can see what affiliates you have invited. You can see how much commission you've earned from them and how many offers they've completed, although it also depends on if their profile is public or private, which I'll get into in just a second as well. Next, we have the leaderboard over here, which just shows who made the most from affiliates. Over on the earnings page, you can see the last 30 days of earnings through affiliates. And then over on promo right here, there's just a couple different things that you can download if you want to promote your link further. Keep in mind that when you do earn from referrals, it won't go straight to your balance. It'll go here to the claimable rewards. And then after a little bit, whenever you want, you can just press the claim button and then it'll go into your account. Finally, if we go over here and press onto our account, there's a couple different things we can do here as well. You can see see which apps that you've been using where your earning is in progress, you can click on earnings here and you can see a detailed breakdown of how much you've made from your various apps that you've used. And then you can also click on withdrawals right here to see when you've made your withdrawals. So as you can see here, I've withdrawn $250 to Bitcoin, and then also every now and then they'll have a promo where if you enter your stake username, you'll just get 25 cents just like that. So that's been popping up quite frequently recently, and I've just been redeeming it. So that's pretty much it for this video. Keep in mind that sometimes your interface for FreeCash might be slightly different, but for the most part the features are all the same. If you have any questions, go ahead and just ask me in the comments and I'll be sure to get back to you. Other than that, I hope you have a good day and happy earnings.